Hello friends, let's other discuss of AIPMT 2003 यानी नीट, जिसको आज हम नीट के नाम से जानते हैं, उसका पेपर आज हम बायोलॉजी का सॉल्व करेंगे पूरे 100 क्वेश्चन। अच्छा, यहाँ पर कुछ 3 या 4 केमिस्ट्री के क्वेश्चन दिए हैं, तो इसको देख लेते हैं। दिया है ए एंड बी इन द फॉलोइंग रिएक्शंस आर। अच्छा, इस रिएक्शन को सॉल्व करने पर ऑप्शन 4 आएगा। फिर क्वेश्चन नंबर 97, which one of the following monomers give the polymer neoprene on the polymerization। अच्छा, ये थर्ड होगा। ग्लाइकोलिसिस, अच्छा ग्लाइकोलिसिस का मतलब होता है ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ ग्लूकोज टू पायरुवेट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 99, फॉस्फोलिपिड्स आर एस्टर्स ऑफ ग्लिसरॉल विद, अच्छा तो ये है 2 कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड रेड्यूसेस एंड 1 फॉस्फेट ग्रुप। क्वेश्चन नंबर 100, तो 100 को पूछा है चारगाफ रूल स्टेट्स दैट इन वन ऑर्गेनिज्म। देखा जाए तो बायो का ही है चारगाफ रूल। तो अमाउंट ऑफ एडेनिन इज इक्वल टू, यानी एडेनिन इक्वल टू थायमिन और ग्वानिन इक्वल टू साइटोसिन। तो ये बात करते हैं यहाँ पर बायो की। क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट है फिर, सेलुलर टोटिपोटेंसी इज डिमॉन्स्ट्रेटेड बाई, टोटिपोटेंसी का मतलब होता है सिंगल सेल पूरे प्लांट का बन जाना, यानी ऑल प्लांट सेल्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड, वायरसेस आर नो मोर अलाइव देन आइसोलेटेड क्रोमोसोम्स बिकॉज, तो दे बोथ नीड फॉर फूड मॉलिक्यूल्स, इनको चाहिए नो, तो ये होगा बोथ रिक्वायर्स आर इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ अ सेल टू रेप्लिकेट, ये फोर्थ करेक्ट होगा। फिर क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, गिवन बिलो आर 4 मैचिंग ऑफ एन एनिमल्स एंड इट्स काइंड ऑफ रेस्पिरेटरी ऑर्गन। सिल्वर फिश, ट्रैकिया मिलता है, और स्कॉर्पियन बुकलंग्स, सी स्क्वाड्स, फेरिंगियल गिल्स करेक्ट है, और फिर स्किन नो, तो इस प्रकार ऑप्शन बी करेक्ट होगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, कन्वर्जेंट एवोल्यूशन इज illustrated by dogfish and whale। Convergent evolution यानी analogous organ। Which one of the following sequences was proposed by the Darwins and Wallace for organic evolutions? तो overproductions, constancy of population, size variations, natural selections। Question number 6, random genetic drift in a populations probably results from, तो ऑप्शन सेकंड interbreeding within this populations। Question number 7, bundle of his is a network of muscle fibers found only in the ventricle wall। Question number 8, during prolonged fasting in what sequence are the following organic compounds used up by the body? तो फर्स्ट कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स लॉस होगा, फिर क्या होगा फैट का, फिर लास्टली क्या होगा प्रोटीन डिकम्पोज होगा नहीं। फिर क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, which one of the following contains the largest quantity of extracellular material? तो areolar tissue। Question number 10, in Henle's loop where absent from the mammalian nephron, which of the following is to expected? The urine will be more dilute। Question number 11, which group of vertebrates comprises the highest number of endangered species? तो ये हैं reptiles। क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, फ्लोराइड्स पॉल्यूशंस मेनली अफेक्ट, जब फ्लोराइड मेनली सबसे ज़्यादा टीथ को इफेक्ट करता है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, टू अपोजिट फोर्सेस ऑपरेट्स इन द ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एवरी populations, one of them relates to ability to reproduce at a given rate, the force opposing it is called, तो है environmental resistance। Question number 14. Which one of the following bacteria has found extensive use in genetic engineering work in plants? तो है Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Question number 15. Test tube baby means a baby born when the ovum is fertilized externally and thereafter इसके बाद क्या करना implanted in the uterus. Question number 16. In which one of the following the two names refer to one and the same things? तो ये ट्राई कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड cycle and citric acid cycle. Question number 17. Down syndrome is caused by an extra copy of chromosomes number 21. What percentage of offspring produced by an affected mother and a normal father would be affected by this disorder? तो 50%. Question 18. Maximum applications of animals cell culture technology today is the productions of the vaccine. Question 19. Escherichia coli is used as an indicator organism to determine pollutions of water with the fecal matter. Question 20. Which one of the following pairs correctly matches hormones with a disease resulting from its deficiency? अच्छा parathyroid hormone tetany. Carcinoma refers to malignant tumors of the skin or mucous membrane. Question 22. Which endangered animals is the source of the world's finest, lightest, warmest and most expensive wool? The सहतूत. अच्छा तो ये है चीरू. Question number 23. Which one of the following is a matching pair of an animals and certain phenomena its exhibit? मस्का जो है complete metamorphosis हो करता है. Question number 24. Short-lived immunity acquired from mother to fetus across placenta or through mother's milk to the infant is categorized as a passive immunity. Question number 25. In recent years, DNA sequences, nucleotide sequence of mtDNA and Y chromosomes were considered for the study of human evolutions because they are uniparental in origins and do not take part in combination. Question 26. What is true about T lymphocytes in mammals? T lymphocyte mammals में तो क्या? There are three main types: cytotoxic T cells, helper T cells and suppressor T cells. HIV में क्या होता है? Helper T cells destroy होने लगती हैं. Question 27. Industrial melanism is an example of तो यह protective resemblance with the surroundings. ये natural. Question 28. In a random mating populations in equilibrium, which of the following brings about a change in gene frequency in a non-directional manner? तो ये mutations. Darwin, in which natural selection theory did not believe in any role of which one of the following in organic evolution? Discontinuous variation. Question number 30. Which one of the following describes correctly the homologous structures? Organs with anatomically क्या होंगे? Similar होंगे but performing different functions. Question number 31. Homitridia serves the purpose of photoreceptions in cockroach. During its life cycle, Fasciola hepatica and liver fluke infects its intermediate host and primary host at the following larval stage respectively: the Brasidium and Metacercaria. Question number 33. Cycon belongs to a group of animals which are best described as. So, A. Second, multicellular without any tissue organization. Question number 34. During translation initiations in prokaryotes, a GTP molecules is needed in association of 30S mRNA with formal meth tRNA. Question number 35. In the genetic code dictionary, how many codons are used to code for all the 20 essential amino acids? So 61. Which of the following discoveries resulted in a Nobel Prize? X-rays induce sex-linked recessive lethal mutation. Question number 37. The linkage map of X chromosomes of fruit fly has 66 units with yellow body Y, gene Y at one end and popped hair P gene at the other end. The recombination frequency between these two genes Y and B should be less than 50%. Question number 38. Genes for cytoplasmic male sterility in plants are generally located in mitochondrial genome. Question 39. Systemic heart refers to left auricle and left ventricle in higher ventricles. Higher vertebrates. Question 40. What used to be described as nasal granules in a nerve cells are now identified as ribosomes. Question 41. Chromosomes in a bacterial cell can be 1 to 3 in number and are always circular. Two crosses between the same pair of genotypes or phenotypes in which the source of the gametes are reversed in one cross is known as reciprocal cross. What does lag refer to in what we call the lag operon? Lactose. Question number 44. The genes controlling the 7p characters studied by Mendels are now known to be located on how many different chromosomes? 4. Question 45. Which one of the following traits of garden pea studied by Mendels was a successive features? Green seed color. Question 46. Which one of the following conditions, through harmful in itself, is also a potential survivor from a mosquito-borne infectious disease? Sickle cell anemia. Question 47. Pattern baldness, mustache, and beard in humans males are examples of the 6 limited trait. Question 48. Degeneration of genetic code is attributed to the third number of a codon. Question 49. When a cluster of genes show linkage behavior, they do not show independent assortment. Question 50. During embryonic development, the establishment of polarity along anterior oblique posterior dorsal ventral or medial lateral axis is called organizer phenomena. Question 51. During transcription, the DNA site at which RNA polymerase binds is called promoter. Christmas disease is another name for hemophilia B. Question 53. In Drosophila, the sex is determined by तो the ratio of number of X chromosome to the sets of autosomes. पहला ही correct है. Question 54. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? अच्छा विटामिन सी स्क्रवी, विटामिन B2 पेलाग्रा, विटामिन B12 पर्नीसियस एनीमिया, विटामिन B6 बेरीबेरी. No. Question 55. What would happen if in a gene according a polypeptide of 50 amino acid 25th codon UAU is mutated UAUA? Okay, a polypeptide of 25 amino acids will be found. पहला ही correct है. Question 56. So during anaerobic digestion of organic waste such as in producing biogas, which one of the following is left undergraded? तो यह है lignin. Question 57. Which one of the following concerns photophosphorilation? ADP plus inorganic PO4 light energy to ATP. Question 58. The major role of minor elements inside living organisms is to act as the cofactor of enzymes. Question 59. Which element is located at the center of the porphyrin ring in chlorophyll? Magnesium. Question 66. The major portions of the dry-weight of plants comprises of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. 61. Which one of the following mineral elements plays an important role in biological nitrogen fixation? तो यह molybdenum. Question 62. Stomata of calm plants open during the night and close during the day. Question 63. In a flowering plants, archisporium gives rise to both wall and the sporogenous cells. Question 64. Differentiation of shoot is controlled by high cytokine oxygen ratio. Question 65. The cells of quiescent center are characterized by having light cytoplasm and small nuclei. Question 66. In sugarcane plants, CO2 isotope 14 is fixed in malic acid, in which the enzyme that fixes CO2 is phosphoenol pyruvic acid carboxylase. Question 67. Stomata of a plant open due to influx of potassium ion. Question 68. Plants are deficient of element zinc. Okay, so its effect on the biosynthesis of plant growth hormone. तो ये ऑक्सिन. Question 69. Which one of the following is wrong in relation to phosphorylation? phosphorylation की रिस्पेक्ट में कौन सा wrong है? तो हाँ, it is characteristics of C4 plants. No. Question 70. So in which one of the following nitrogen is not a constituent? Idioblast. Diffuse porous wood is characteristics of those plants which are growing in tropics. Question number 72. The tropical meristems of root is present in all the roots. 73. Biosystematics aims at तो ये है the classification of organisms based on their evolutionary history and establishing their phylogeny on the totality of various parameters from all fields of studies. Option third correct. Question number 74. Juicy hair-like structures observed in the lemon fruit develop from endocarp. Question number 75. Which fractions of the visible spectrum of solar radiations are primarily observed by the carotenoids of the higher plants? Violet and blue. Question 76. Nicotina sylvestris flowers only during long day and Nicotina tabacum flowers only during short day. If if right in the laboratory under different photo periods, they can be induced to flower at the same time and can be cross fertilized to produce self-fertile offspring. What is the best reasons for the considering Nicotina sylvestris and Nicotina tabacum to be separate species? क्वेश्चन काफ़ी लेंदी दिखने में लग रहा है लेकिन है इजी. दे कैन नॉट इंटरप्रेट इन नेचर. फर्स्ट ही करेक्ट है. क्वेश्चन 77. इन विच किंगडम वुड यू क्लासीफाई द archaea and nitrogen fixing organism if the five kingdom system of classification is used? तो Monera. Question 78. Which of the following plants are used as green manure in crop fields and in sandy soil? तो Dichanthium, Annullatum and Azolla nicotiana. Nilotica. Question 79. का ये इनकरेक्ट. ये पहला ही करेक्ट है. क्रोटोलेरिया जंसिया एंड अलागी कैमनोरम फर्स्ट करेक्ट होगा 78 का. क्वेश्चन 79. Which one pair of examples will correctly represent the grouping spermatophyta according to one of the scheme of classifying plants? तो ginkgo and pisum. Question number 80. Plant reproducing by spores such as mosses and ferns are grouped under the general terms. तो cryptogams. Question number 81. The chief advantage of encystment to an amoeba is the ability to survive during adverse physical condition. Question 82. Bartholin glands are situated in one either side of vagina in humans. Question 83. Cholenchyma found in spore capsule of a moss. Question 84. Boron in green plants assisted in the sugar transport. Question 85. Which one of the following is categorized under living fossils? तो फाइनस भी होगा और सिकोया निमेटा सिकोया. तो फर्स्ट और फोर्थ दोनों होंगे. क्वेश्चन 86. ELISA is used to detect viruses where the key reagent is तो alkaline phosphatase. Question 87. Tobacco mosaic virus is a tubular filament of size 300 into 20 nanometer. Question 88. Mycorrhiza is an example of symbiotic relationship. Question 89. In alcohol fermentation, triose phosphate is the electron donor while acetaldehyde is the electron acceptor. Question 90. Phenetic classification is based on observable characteristics of existing organisms. Question 91. Sexual reproduction in Spirogyra is an advanced feature because it shows physiologically differentiated sex organs. Question option number 4 correct होगा. Question 92. Which one of the following statements about viruses is correct? तो ये viruses are obligate parasite. Question 193. Which one of the following pairs of plants are not seed producers? तो कौन से plants seed नहीं produce करते? Fern and Funaria and Ficus. ये फर्स्ट और सेकंड दोनों करेक्ट होंगे. क्योंकि फ्यूनेरिया दोनों में फ्यूनेरिया फाइन तो फर्स्ट सेकंड. क्वेश्चन 94. Species are considered as एक सेकंड कहा है पेयर. अच्छा पेयर प्लांट्स आर नॉट प्रोड्यूस तो फर्न एंड फ्यूनेरिया पहला ही होगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 94, स्पीसीज आर कंसिडर्ड एज रियल बेसिक यूनिट्स ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन भी होगा। द लोवेस्ट यूनिट ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन भी होगा। तो फर्स्ट सेकंड दोनों करेक्ट होंगे। तो आर्टिफिशियल कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन्स माइंड विच कैन नॉट बी डिफाइंड इन एब्सोल्यूट टर्म्स, नो। क्वेश्चन 95, which one of the following triplet codons is correctly matched with its specificity for an amino acid in protein synthesis or as start or stop codons? UAC, tyrosine. Question number 96, coconut milk factor is cytokinin. Question number 97, gray spot of oat are caused by deficiency of Mn, manganese. Question number 98, a genetic map is one that establishes sites of the genes on a chromosomes. Question 99, the aileron layer in maize grain is especially rich in proteins. Question last, the term antibiotic was coined by, अच्छा टर्म, तो ये सालमान वॉक्समैन होंगे। तो इस प्रकार 100 क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होते हैं। आई होप आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आया होगा। तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक एंड शेयर करें। प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके रखें। और जल्दी मतलब इसका मैं 2004 का पेपर में अपलोड करने की कोशिश करूँगा। थैंक्स वॉच फॉर दिस वीडियो।